All right, now I came to Midland as promised. We had him on the radio last night at KDKA because we have KDKA coming here tomorrow night, Friday night basketball. Josh Roundtree with the play-by-play. You're going to love this man. He is an incredibly talented individual, and he's going to bring this game to life right through the radio. Odyssey 100.1 FM AM 1020 KDKA. And Rick Dayton going to kick it off with a pregame at 6. So pregame at 6, tip-off at 7:30. He's Mike Boriski, and let's just talk about Lincoln Park, where you are at this point in time, sir, getting ready for Montour tomorrow night on KDKA.
So, day before a game is really important.
Right.
That's your walkthrough with kids, and you prepare for a couple days before you prepare for the team you're going to play. So, without giving our secrets away, we went through everything that we're going to do against Montour. They're big, they're strong, they're aggressive. So we have to counter that. Some of the things we do, but when push comes to shove, we got to do what we do better. That's play fast, shoot the threes, get up and down the court, pressure the ball, make everybody play uncomfortable. And if we can do that, I think we can be successful.
All right, so we talked last night. They've won 5 WPL championships since 2012, including last year. And with a backcourt loaded with Division I prospects, no reason to think that the Lepers won't add the 6th this spring. Senior L.A. Pratt has grown a few inches, 6'5", committed to Duquesne. Brandon Cummings emerged as a star in the postseason as a freshman last year and has offers from South Carolina along with others. Now you got another guy, 6'3", freshman Malik Thomas, who came from North Hills, but really this is where he has made his bones, if you will. Already before he stepped onto the court to play basketball at this level, Pitt and St. John's and others were already stepping up. I saw this in the Beaver County Times today. I don't know if it's a recent story or not. You always never cease to amaze me. There's no big man. They're just all pretty much, unless we'll talk about one gentleman who's 5'8", really incredible story there. But you're doing something a little different with the basketball team.
Yeah, my assistant, Coach Saccone, Greg Saccone, we hired him this year. He came over from Beaver. Had the two Noes, Bob Rizzo, and when Coach Saccone came over, he brought a guy with him, Will Lucas. So, we came up with the idea before the season saying, listen, we got 6 guards. That's what we're going to play with.
Right.
So we're going to switch some things up that I normally do, and we're going to expand it to play 5 out as much as we can. So, good programs adjust to their personnel. You don't make the personnel adjust to your program.
Right.
So, and I've always done that, and we've always done that. So to be successful, we try to just tweak some things that we do and make it geared towards the strong points that each of our players have. And that's what we did. These guys are all guards. Even the 6'6" kid that comes off the bench, Dante Green, is a guard. But he's playing big for us a little bit. So when they introduce him, at guard, at guard,
yeah,
at guard,
that's awesome.
At guard, yes.
Okay, talk about this man, this amazing young man, 5'8".
Ali Brown.
Yeah.
So, what did they call him? Quiet assassin. Ali is by far, and I think everybody that coaches with me say he's probably one of the quickest individuals you've ever seen. I'll tell you a story. We're playing in the summer league, real quick.
Okay.
And the next quarterback, Pete Gonzalez, for the Pitt Panthers and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah.
We played Morris, came up to him and said to his dad, why doesn't that kid play football? I've played professional and major college football. I've never seen a kid that quick, first step that quick. So that's his advantage. We need to take advantage of that. His absolutely blazing speed and his quickness.
All right, you take a look at this 4A section. We talked about this on the radio last night. Quaker Valley, Belle Vernon, just some of the teams to look for. North Catholic, of course, great rivalry there. Montour coming up Friday night, tomorrow night, KDK, pregame 6, Rick Dayton, tip-off, and all the action, Josh Roundtree at 7:30. We talked about some of these players last night as well. Vanson Stevenson, and also you've got Isaiah Mosley, just a couple of the big players they have. You played them last year 3 times, you beat them all 3. Montour is taking that next step. And one thing about being as good as you are and have been, everybody would like to get a win, especially here in this historic gym. So talk about Montour, what they bring to the table.
I tell everybody with us, we always have a target on our back. Everybody gives us their best shot. Everybody.
Right.
So Montour is going to bring size, physicality. Great coach, Bill Manier. They're going to be deliberate. Personally, I think they're going to try to take us out of what we do, is what good coaches try to do, and try to make us uncomfortable and do what they do. So we understand their strong points. We understand, hopefully, their weak points. So we are going to try to take advantage of some of the things they can't do, as they're going to try to take advantage of some of the things we can't do. So, like I said, they're big, they're strong, they like to go to the basket a lot. they too like to play a little bit up tempo. So we'll see who's better at that transition game.
All right, we're going to come back, talk about the history of this gym and how really it's been a mirror image as far as what they were doing in the fabulous 60s and 70s with people like Hank Kuzman and Ed Olkowski. Now, of course, the Ed Olkowski Court here at the old Lincoln High School, now Lincoln Park. But really, your history is who you are, and it really kind of sets the stage for the present and the future. And they have really rolled into this nicely, and a lot of it has to do because of the athletic director and who he is. There's a girls' game going on right now. Lots of life in this community. This town is a buzz. There's all sorts of amazing things happening on Midland Avenue, and obviously the little nooks and crannies and neighborhoods of this place that I have a lot of respect for. We'll come back, take a trip down memory lane, but don't forget they're going to be doing everything from past, present, and future. And the game tomorrow night, Josh Roundtree, 6 o'clock pregame, Rick Dayton tip-off at 7:30. Odyssey 100.1 FM AM 1020 KDKA. It's your Pratt Pack. We'll be back in a flash. Stay with us.